Welcome back to New Year's Eve on the Edge. More music now. Well-known face on Edge Media. Here he is, Nick Ashron.
This was a little tune that I wrote when I was depressed one day, and I wrote it in about 10 minutes when my friend went to make a cup of tea. And it's called Travelling Homeward. Clap along at the end if you wish. We are travelling homeward, watching the sunrise, feeling the day. Each day brings a new feeling, a feeling of gladness to brighten our day. We are looking for new ways, spending our new days looking ahead. We can send out a feeling of loving and healing, soothing your head. We've seen the prophecies, we've seen the signs, messages everywhere in circles and lines, lights in the dark sky, guiding our way, and even the milkman saw one today. So come now, gather together, it's now or never, now is the time. Reaching a new dimension, some say ascension, all will be fine. We've seen the prophecies, we've seen the signs, messages everywhere in circles and lines, lights in the dark sky, guiding our way, and even a policeman saw one today. Watching the sunrise, greeting the day. Each day brings a new feeling, knowing a new age is not far away, not far away, not far away.
Tell you how we'll do this one. My next guest, if you'd like to come and join me up here, Valentine St. Aubyn. Oh, I love the hat. I love the hat. Absolutely super.
Might be a bit wobbly.
No. Oh, perfect angle. Perfect angle. There we go. Now, you were on our show talking about various things regarding Planet X and Mayan prophecies. So here we are on the edge of 2012. What do you foresee in the coming 12 months?
Okay, well, let's just take it back slightly. The last time that I was on the show, we were talking about Planet X and also Comet Elenin as well.
Yeah.
That was around the beginning of September.
Yep.
And soon after the beginning of September, Comet Elenin began to break up. Basically, it didn't make it past its perihelion around the sun, which is the U-turn it makes around the sun. We're talking about the comet Elenin.
Yep.
And if you did any Google searches during the course of 2011,
Yep.
the internet was awash with fear-mongering and just many people, you know, digging into the whole concept of Comet Elenin. Basically, as I had said in the previous show, Comet Elenin was disinformation.
Right.
It has disintegrated. It didn't do all of the horrific things that so many minions of NASA like Richard Hoagland. And I'm a Richard Hoagland fan. I like Dark Mission. I like his work in that respect.
Because that's a great book.
It's a great book. He and Michael Barra. But I couldn't go with him on what he was saying about Comet Elenin. So it didn't do all the things that we were told that it was. And NASA didn't directly put any information out about Comet Elenin being this comet that was going to come in and cause these horrific earthquakes. But what NASA did say was that as Comet Elenin comes around its perihelion, we need to brace for a very close flyby, which again put a lot of fear-mongering in. So that's the case with Comet Elenin. It never created the earthquakes that were projected onto it, and it was disinformation. But the interesting thing I found about the whole Comet Elenin conspiracy, if you'd like to use that word, was how people gravitated towards the doom and gloom, and also the people bringing in the doom and gloom. We didn't expect some of those personalities to be at the forefront of that. And I think for 2012, I think we're going to have to be very careful with jumping onto the fear-mongering. Now, in terms of Planet X, I'm a believer of Planet X, and I have my reasons for why I believe in Planet X. We all have to do our own research onto it, to see the validity of it. But even if you don't believe in Planet X, there's some information, there's some interesting things going on here, and I don't have very much time, but I just want to pick up a few points. After Comet Elenin disintegrated, NASA put out 2 releases immediately, around September the 13th. The first one, NASA said, there's going to be, brace yourself for mega storms, because in the next 10 years, they can basically wipe out the satellites. They've gone back to the solar flare argument. And as we know, the solar maximum has not taken off as NASA has said. They've moved the date forward to 2012, 2013. So they're trying to push that argument back into the mindset of the public. That was the first news release they put out. And you can actually track that article through New Scientist. September the 13th, they ran that article. The second thing, on the same day that NASA did, was that they put out a release saying, brace yourself, because an old satellite coming into the atmosphere is going to crash into Earth. But they don't know where. They don't know the location. There's a 3,200 chance of someone being hit by this old satellite. And again, that was paraded through the mass media. Maybe some people might even remember hearing the reports on the news. And then after that, that story just sort of went away. So there's some interesting things going on with Planet X. NASA, they don't directly say, be careful of Planet X, but they are doing some very strange things. And if you do your research, you might understand why they're being so suspicious with their activity and the things that they're putting out.
It certainly doesn't seem to be sort of all straightforward from them, definitely.
Never a straight answer, as they always say.
NASA.
Exactly.
Right, I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Valentine St. Aubyn. Thank you.